Namaste and welcome to this edition of The Right Stand. And before we dive into the debate of the day, the top face-off, this is big news coming in from Bengal, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shocker. Partha Chatterjee's aide, there is a big recovery. 20 crores were given to understand. The entire Bengal SSC scam exploding. We've got the pictures and the details. It's a mega cash seizure that's been made by the Enforcement Directorate. Close to 20 crore has been seized from Partha's aide. Huge amount and stacks of cash have come to the fore. We will try and get you more details, but this is a big scam that has come through. Ashish Marishi now joins us. The raids are related to the SSC scam in Bengal, and this is a top Trinamool congressman whose aide has now been raided, and 20 crores worth of cash has been recovered. Ashish, wow, that's a big number.
Huge amount of cash, as we know that around, the SSC scam came to light when there was a CBI FIR which was registered. There were serious allegations because we all know that Partha Chatterjee is the former education minister. There was allegation that at the time of the appointment of some teachers and certain grade D and grade C staff, huge amount of money was collected in lieu of giving position or you can say giving job in the form of teachers or in group C, group D. Now this is what is something which is amazing is that more than 20 crore rupees of cash has been found, and he occupies, Partha Chatterjee occupies, he's the current Commerce and Industry Minister and Parliamentary Affairs. He also heads Electronics and IT Department of the West Bengal government. There is another MLA, he's a very senior MLA again, Paresh Adhikari, he was also raided. Manik Bhattacharya, current MLA, he was also raided. Then there is an officer called Arpita Mukherjee. All these senior officials who are in the West Bengal government who are raided. And finally, huge amount of cash has been found during the searches, Anand.
Well, how close is this aide to Partha Chatterjee? And is there any account for what are these cell phones? We got images of huge number of cell phones. Who do they belong to? And are these cash? Is there any source for the origin of this cash? And does it directly tie in with Partha Chatterjee? What's the explanation? And is this cash stashed from one location?
So is this? It looks to be that the cash has been collected from one location as of now. 20 mobile phones have been recovered. What were they used for? That is something that is an area of investigation, and we can find out from our sources. But this is something from the premises of Arpita Mukherjee. Around 20 mobile phones have been found. So this is why these 20 mobile phones were being used. What was the purpose? All that needs to be investigated, or we can find out from our sources in the Enforcement Directorate. But this is something really big because West Bengal, we all know that the West Bengal government and the central government are at loggerheads. And at that point in time, if the central government agency raids and they are able to find that huge amount of cash has been found during searches, then obviously this is certainly going to have political twist. Tomorrow morning we can see some reaction from the TMC as well. So it's going to be a big thing tomorrow, certainly because during searches, if 20 crore rupees of cash has been found, and there is no explanation from where did that cash was generated, how that cash was generated. So certainly it's going to be difficult for people who are occupying senior positions in the West Bengal government to explain how that money has come.
Right. Thank you for your inputs, Ashish.